Have you ever been captivated by the secret charms of Gambia? This African gem, though petite on the map, deserves to sparkle in its own light on your list of amazing destinations. Get ready to immerse yourself in a paradise of dazzling beaches, an authentic culture pulsating with life, and a hospitality that caresses the soul. All of this unfolds in a setting adorned with UNESCO-acclaimed historical sites, breathtaking wildlife, and high-quality hotels, all at surprisingly affordable prices. Would it surprise you to know that this corner is the preferred Eden for older ladies, giving rise to a peculiar phenomenon, senior romantic tourism? Welcome to the Fascinating Traditions channel. Here, we unravel fascinating secrets and explore the incredible world around us. Don't miss out on the discoveries. Subscribe now, activate notifications, and embark on this knowledge adventure with us. The fascinating tales that envelop Gambia transport us to the dawn of colonization, when intrepid Portuguese explorers like Dinis Dias traced the initial contours of this land. Although the early chapters were penned by Lusitanian hands, it was in the 10th century that British influence wove the threads shaping the presence we know today. Despite dark shadows in the backdrop of transatlantic slave trade, Gambia managed to liberate itself from British rule in 1965, evolving into a constitutional monarchy by 1982. Gambia's history also leads us through a brief yet intense episode of union with Senegal in the confederation known as Senegambia, an alliance marked by military coups and dictatorship that unfortunately dissolved after only 7 years. In the year 2016, Adama Barrow emerged victorious in the presidential elections, heralding a new era in Gambia. Since then, tireless efforts have been deployed to restore democracy and strengthen human rights, marking a hopeful chapter in the ever-evolving history of this unique land. Despite its modest size, Gambia offers rich experiences that reflect the struggle for independence and the challenges in building a stable nation. As the smallest country in Africa, it stands out for its long and slender shape, with a peculiar border along the river, created during the colonial era. Journeying through Gambia, crossing by ferry, provides a unique experience with lively vendors, truck drivers, and children on their way to school. Despite economic challenges and migration, the journey through Gambia goes beyond geographical borders, exploring history, culture, and contemporary challenges to create a unique and unforgettable experience. In the fertile fields of Gambia, where agriculture is the economic heart, nearly 70% of jobs are generated, and over 28% of the GDP comes from the cultivation of peanuts, a prominent star driving notable improvements. Under the fertility of the soil, rice, corn, cotton, and cashews also contribute to a ballet of prosperity. Gambia, an irresistible invitation for lovers of unique experiences, showcases a diverse landscape with savannas and dazzling beaches. At the heart of this paradise stands Safari Lude, a tropical oasis spanning over 30,000 square meters, providing travelers the opportunity to immerse themselves in natural beauty. Lude, in addition to offering activities like tennis and relaxing moments by the pool, becomes a haven to appreciate the surrounding nature. In the capital, Banjul awaits an architectural colonial treasure away from mass tourism. Exploring the historic Dobson Street reveals colonial buildings, including the imposing State House built by the Portuguese. Furthermore, the Abuko Nature Reserve offers sightings of birds, crocodiles, and monkeys, while a cruise through the Gambia River National Park plunges visitors into the beauty of tropical rainforests. The charming golden sandy beaches and calm waters along the coast of Gambia are a delight for sun and sea enthusiasts, adorned with palm trees that add a magical touch. Resorts along the coast offer quality infrastructure with hotels, restaurants, and bars. Standout beaches include Bidal with serenity and small hotels, and Kaira with its golden sands. In the culinary realm, Gambia provides remarkable experiences in pension-style homes, allowing tourists to explore authentic local cuisine with dishes like Demoda, a delicious peanut sauce stew, and Banati, or Olu rice, an irresistible blend of rice, meat, fish, or vegetables with various spices. In a predominantly Muslim nation, meals are often accompanied by aromatic ginger juices, babasu fruit, or hibiscus. As the icing on the cake, the warm hospitality and genuine friendliness of the people add a special touch to this journey. It's no wonder that Gambia is affectionately called the Smiling Coast. Children, in particular, are charming, approaching, taking our hands, and expressing gratitude even for a small coin we may have in our pocket. Despite the stunning nature and the joy of the people, Gambia, like many developing countries, faces the phenomenon of sex tourism. What's surprising is that this phenomenon is no longer exclusive to men, as Gambia has become a prominent destination for European women, especially retired British women, seeking romantic relationships with local men, often involving financial compensation or gifts. A captivating documentary from Channel 4 in the United Kingdom explores how this small West African nation has become a meeting point for older European tourists seeking intimate connections with younger men. The one-hour production delves into Gambia's reputation as a popular destination for UK retirees seeking sexual adventures. The documentary shows numerous older women enjoying the beaches of the African country, competing for the attention of local young men, some a fraction of the age of the European tourists, offering companionship in exchange for donations, so to speak. Many of these female travelers extend their stay in Gambia, drawn by the diverse sexual offerings the place provides. Some return alone to their places of origin, while others choose to marry locals, either staying in the African nation or taking their partners with them to Europe. One retiree, interviewed for a report, described Gambia as a paradise where one can enjoy the company of a different man every night. These women stay in luxurious beachfront hotels and are approached by locals known as beat boys, dressed in exotic attire, offering boat rides, crafts, and acting as tour guides. However, for some tourists, the purpose is different. The fact that the vast majority of the local population is Muslim, as mentioned earlier, draws attention, suggesting a trend towards conservatism and rigidity. A notable example, widely featured in newspaper headlines and blogs, is the case of Alka, a 32-year-old man who found love by marrying a 68-year-old tourist who gifted him 60,000 euros. According to the young man, the relationship initially revolved around gifts and money, evolving into marriage. When questioned, he described his involvement in sex tourism as an opportunity that brings joy to older tourists. The dynamics of these relationships involve a financial exchange, but Alka emphasizes that he does not request money, it is given voluntarily. He also reveals that the funds received were used to build the couple's residence, receiving around 400 euros per month for food expenses. Although the dynamics may seem simple, in reality, it unfolds as a complex puzzle with multiple layers. In a recent investigation, the vibrant Spanish news site Lazarin distills the prominent profiles of Europeans seeking forays into sex tourism in the lush Gambia. Instead of resorting to online platforms, these explorers often rely on hotel employees and taxi drivers to access intimate experiences in exchange for favors. In a dark plot, these intermediaries take a commission on the final service price. The profiles revealed in the report are as diverse as the colors of a rainbow. They range from retirees seeking connections with younger individuals, whether female or male, to young people seeking casual relationships and retired women seeking younger loves. The intermediaries offer themselves by claiming to have the ability to satisfy almost every client's desire, although some admit hesitation when dealing with younger individuals. The overall picture is tinged with poverty, as many women, to survive, engage in this trade at night, supplementing their meager daytime incomes. According to the report, an interviewed intermediary unveils his expertise in the task. If the client seeks experiences in brothels in Serekunda or near the Senegambia beach, the intermediary charges his fee for the service, focusing on the transient aspect of the demand. However, when the search is oriented towards more extended companionship, direct contact with the women involved in this intricate game of seduction becomes necessary. The facilitator, skillful in his role, walks a delicate line of responsibility, attributing the choice to venture into this type of tourism to the Europeans, thus absolving Gambians of that burden. The plot occasionally deviates from norms, challenging the established rules of the game. As for the intermediary, he shares his narrative about a challenging yet, in his perspective, integral business. In a land where honesty is measured by family survival, he strives to ensure the livelihood of his 4 children. Had you noticed all these fascinating subtleties about Gambia? Share with us in the comments your impressions of this intricate reality. If the content caught your attention, don't forget to show your appreciation with a like, share it, and subscribe for more curiosities. We appreciate you joining us, and until next time.